Where's my stuff?
You just stacked it up.
For the night?
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
Right here.
Oh. And good evening to those of you who are coming in by way of social media. What an interesting and controversial topic for you on tonight. Just hold on to your horses, and we're going to deal with something that's probably going to upset some black people. Normally it does anyway. I want to deal with a subject that is going to be entitled tonight. When we talk about black people, have we, as a race of people, have we downloaded the hate app? That's going to be the topic on tonight.
Yes, spacious, beautiful venue with plenty of parking, located in the heart of East Memphis. Let us host your next intimate birthday gathering, family repast, bachelorette party, wedding and reception, baby shower, corporate meeting, social club event. Call us today. Don't wait. 901-244-6874. All new SVP Banquet and Event.
All right.
SVPT, the voice of the city.
The views and opinions expressed on this talk show
Let's do it.
are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SVP network. This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
If you wanna know what's bad, yes, if you wanna grow, ask bad, yes, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's bad, yes, it's the Daddy-S Matthew Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong.
20 seconds.
The line and then it's on. Some every other news don't get it right.
They don't get it right.
10 seconds.
Every night, what's local news, world news, national news.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was saved, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Thursday evening to you, and welcome again to Steal, the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest, provocative, educational, entertaining television talk show anywhere in America, where I pull absolutely no punches. If you are an individual who easily is offended by the truth, then you're in the wrong place. If you're looking for someone who is politically correct, you're in the wrong place. If you're looking for someone who has all of the niceties to say, you damn sure in the wrong place. Because I tell it just like it is, and I don't give a damn who I piss off. So, and we used to say in the streets, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. So whichever one that you're comfortable with is fine with me. I've got an interesting subject I'm going to deal with. I'm going to deal with black folk and our hatred for each other. Excuse me, on tonight. But before I do that, I had a conversation today with Dr. W.W. Harrington. The commercial appeal was talking about his race and was talking about his website and him running for mayor again. And for those of you around the country who do not know who Dr. Willie Wilbert Harrington is, he was the first elected black mayor of the city of Memphis who stayed in office over 20 years and has decided that he wants to be mayor one more time. So he's planning to run. I talked with Doc after I saw the article in the Commercial Appeal online, and I called him, and he's running. Okay, he wants you to know that he is running for mayor again, even though one of the people in the Strickland camp says that his poll points are about 60%, and that his numbers are high in the black community. First of all, let me say something about polls. Poll numbers are just that, numbers. There is no way that you can say that a person is going to win a race because they catch 100 people coming somewhere, and out of these 100 people, you make a designation that an individual is going to win or lose a race. So I do want you to know that Dr. Harrington is going to be in the race. He's going to run again. Doc and I was also talking about some of the people. He announced, 5-6 months ago that he was going to run. We were talking about some of the people who called, who may have ideas of running for the office, who said that he got in the race. He announced early in the race that he was going to run to keep other blacks out of the race. Well, isn't that called politics? It's all right to run. Anybody with $100 and can get 100 signatures can run for the office. But are you winnable? Can you win? Can you raise the substantial amount of money that it's going to take to run this particular race? Jim Strickland is going to have money. Jim Strickland is going to have money coming from the power brokers. So he has money. So we're going to see exactly what is going on. He says that he's prepared to call names. I see somebody, Slim, I thought you said this guy. I am the cussing pastor. But we give information, and if you can't stand information, all right, 10:30, get your ass off the page. Okay? Assalamu alaikum to you also, my brother, that's coming on the page. Wa alaikum salam. So I will be supporting Dr. Willie Harrington in his bid for re-election for the city of Memphis mayor. And I believe that there's going to be many blacks, and there are going to be blacks who Doc said have been promised some things by the Strickland camp that is not going to be in support of him, and some who have been in support of him in the past have been made some promises to. And they're going to do what, somebody said, I'm glad you back talking about Memphis. I don't give a, look, damn Memphis. I talk about what I want to talk about on this show. I am not just a local personality. I got folk all around the country that watch me. So I'm not going to be talking about no damn Memphis, no every night. That's just that on that. I'm going to be talking about issues that are relevant to black people and to this community all across the country. And I'm going to be talking, and Doc said he's going to call out the names of black folk who have been made promises to by this administration. And we're going to deal with the traitors in the black community. Tonight, though, I want to deal with something else. I want to deal with the hatred that we as a race of people have with each other, okay? The hatred that we have for each other. All of us walk around with cell phones. And with our cell phones, we always are programming, adding new programs to our cell phones. I have multiple apps of every different type in my iPhone. I download and I program my phone for certain functions. So when I look at black folk and the hatred that we have for each other, tonight's subject is, have we downloaded the hate app? Yeah. Have we downloaded the hate app? Don't worry, they already been blocked. Have we? Black folk, when are we going to become ready to unite? We support everything that the white man does. Everything. Everything that white America wants, we support that. You go to every store and spend your dollars, but into black stores and black businesses. You go to every store that the Asian man creates. Some of y'all eating egg foo young and all that kind of stuff. You eat everything that the Vietnamese, the Chinese, the Japanese bring, but you won't go and support a black restaurant. You eat from every foreigner's restaurant. You eat Italian food. But you don't want to support a black business. Every nationality celebrates itself but us. We hate us. We hate what we see in the mirror. What you mean? That's the reason that black folk, especially the black female, seeks to change her appearance from that which God designed for you to look like that white woman. That's the reason y'all got blonde weave in your hair. White folk came back and they said some years ago, blondes have more fun. And many of you as black women, you go because you believe that whatever the white man does is what you are supposed to do. That's your master. So you want to look. You want to look just like her. I got some ignorant ass one on just men like it. Some men do. I don't like a woman with fake blonde hair running down her ass. That's not a turn on to me. That doesn't turn me on because you got some blonde in your hair. You have been programmed. You downloaded the hate app. You don't like your natural appearance that God has given you. You don't want to look like who you are. So we have been programmed to hate who we are. Ask yourself, have you downloaded the hate app? when you start to talking to black people about doing business with blacks, you have a segment of the black community that will find every excuse in the world not to shop black, not to spend money with black folk. You find every excuse. But when are we as a people, when are we going to unite? Why do we belittle each other so much? Why are we jealous of each other? We do not like to see each other successful. No other race on the planet has the crab in the barrel or in the bucket mentality like we do. Yeah, you hate to see a black man successful. When I say, and I was on a post on Instagram today, and we were talking about success. And I pictured my Cadillac and my Mercedes Benz. Black man immediately says, you a pimp. Because you have been programmed to think that black folk are not supposed to be successful. Now, when you see that white man, he can have a Benz and a Mercedes in his garage. He's successful. He's a businessman. But the black man who has a Mercedes, who has a Cadillac, he has to be something that is a negative connotation because your hate app has programmed you to say that. Then somebody had to come back and say, well, you got a Cadillac and you got a Mercedes, you must be pimping the church. You stealing from the church. You taking from the poor people. And the idiot don't realize I don't get no salary from the church. The church don't give me anything because the people that I pastor, first of all, they have not learned the gift of giving, many of them, okay? Many of them have been hurt in churches before. So when I say that I don't get paid, but I'm in a structure that's 45,000 square feet, somebody say, well, you got to be doing something illegal. But you don't say that about the white man, okay? You don't say that about the white man. Yes, there are preachers with that bullshit in the pulpit that's living off the backs of people. You won't even support. We so jealous-hearted, we won't support ministries or people who's trying to do something for the people. I found out today, I told you the first idea that I was going to do with that house that's on the church property was to put in a clinic there for 4 people. And somebody, I just put a little vinyl sign on top of the existing sign. And somebody reported me to code enforcement and said that he got a clinic, a free clinic coming to the community to benefit poor folk. We don't want no clinic in our community benefiting poor folk. Why he doing that? And I had to deal with code enforcement. I had to play with the politics. And I just got mad because then you want me to come to court and fight it. Yeah, I'm going to win it. But why I got to spend my money to fight to bring you something in the black community that's going to benefit you? Found out it was a Negro right across the street from the church. Negro mad because his son had a truckload of cars and I got a massive lot. And I said, you can't park. This ain't the parking lot. You can't park your massive truckload of cars on my property. You get mad. It's my property. Park it on your property. Park it in front of your house. But you want to park on my property, and then when I say that you can't park your stuff on the property, you almost want to fight. They'll almost have to pull a gun. And will. Because I said, brother, you can move it. I'm going to call the people and tow it. So today, in his hatred, in his bitterness, I got to the church, somebody been fixing a truck on my lot. Got a wheel off. It stayed up there 2-3 hours. I said, now, well, maybe the person that had a flat and they pulled up here and they're gonna come back. Now, after 3 hours, something wrong. I had it towed. Okay? Brother across the street that don't like me, he out there filming. I don't give a damn about you filming. You better not park on my lot. Okay? You can't park on my lot. You don't come across to the church. You ain't never been across to the church. So why would you park on my? No, you can't. It's private property. You can't park there. Plain and damn simple. And I ain't scared to tell you, you can't park on my property. I pay that note each and every month. But you gonna got your truck, got a pickup truck jacked up on the front part of my church. Done took the tire off and came back in 3-4 hours that I was there. I don't know how long it was there before I got there. Well, it's at the towing lot now. I had it towed, and I would tow away any car that's on my property. Okay? Plain and simple. Well, it's the church. Don't nobody in that community, nobody in that community even fellowship with the church. So don't think because I'm sitting on 7 acres and I got a whole lot that you can just come up there and park. That we gonna have a housewarming when some folk move next door to them. Can we park? No, you can't park on my lot. Why? You don't fellowship with me. You've never been to the church. You ain't offered no tithes, no offering, no dues, no nickels or dimes. No, it's not a parking lot. Okay? It's not a parking lot. And I ain't shamed until the guy that lives right across the street. It's all right, brother. You filming me to having the truck pull. I did it right. The towing company does what they do. They towed the vehicle after they made sure it's not stolen. And to get it back, he gonna have to pay them. Okay? So and I was telling you last night, I have tried to help black people in this community, and black folks turn their ass up to me. That was a time I'd have said, yeah, just let trucks stay there. But them days gone now. I got to care about you like you care about me, which is nothing. Okay? You hateful to me because I'm working to be successful and I'm working to bring something to the community that was going to help you. A free clinic in the community? Okay. What y'all doing?
It's a ring in your mic, I was just telling
It's a what?
you. It was a ring in your mic.
It was a oh. That you hateful? You so hateful? And like I said, these broke ass men be on the site, and I take y'all off because I feel sorry for you. Black men are hateful of other black men who are successful. I put a post up this evening. I understand why some of you women, when I look at the weakness in black men, that you done traded in peanuts for coochie. Because the black man in his weakness no longer represents you as strength. Yeah. He no longer, and women, the black woman has become tired of the pettiness of black men. And I can't stand petty folk. If you really want to get on my nerve, you really want to turn me off pettiness, I don't have time for Negro pettiness. If you are not trying to strive to be successful, you are in my airspace, and I need my airspace for me to have some successful and motivated thoughts. But we hate it. We're programmed. We are programmed to hate each other. Yeah. You don't like black folk. You like white folk. And it's all right. Like them. But why you hate us? We are programmed. We have downloaded the hate app into our lives. You don't like nothing that is black. You don't believe I can give you the news all day and give it to you first. You ain't gonna believe it till the white man's news come and say it. Well, he must have been right that time because the white man said it too. Damn. If the white man tell you something gonna happen, you believe it. But that's a programming. That's a programming. And I'm gonna do the Willis letter in a little bit before the night is over. But we suffer from self-hate. We suffer from being programmed. Now let me make some of y'all mad. I ain't been on that for about 20 minutes, so let me go ahead on and get some of y'all mad. Can I go and get y'all mad real quick? Especially church folk, y'all think, ooh, y'all think it mad. The first programming of the black man that causes our hatred is the miseducation about God. Ooh, now what he finna say about my Lord and Savior? Oh, one of the main reasons as to why black people hate other black people so much today, it stems from the horrible miseducation that we have all received about ourselves from schools and religions since we're youth about who God is. Do I need to stop? Do I need to stop? Do I need to stop right now? You have been taught by your oppressor that God is a white man. That God was a white man, that Jesus was a white man. Can I give you a little something tonight? First of all, we've got to understand that the word Jesus is a transliteration. The church figure, oh, they finna get mad. They finna get mad. I can feel the church folk getting mad. His name was not Jesus. Oh Lord, oh, some of y'all run, y'all throwing up your hands. Oh, you're speaking in them tongues. Self-hatred. The white man gave you his Jesus. The letter J does not exist in Hebrew and didn't come into the English language until about 500 years ago. There was at the time of Yahshua, that was his name. There was no letter J in the Greek or the Hebrew language. Therefore, there was never a man who walked this earth claiming to be the Messiah by the name of Jesus. We accept it. But in his earthly form, his name was Yahshua. Yahshua, who the world calls Jesus, was born in Northeast Africa with woolly hair, full of dreadlocks, and was a Nazarite from birth. In other words, he was black. The ideology, the idea that Yahshua, who Jesus was God, came from the pagan Roman Catholic Church during the 3rd and the 4th century, who incorporated the Trinity belief system, 3 gods in 1 person, of the ancient Greeks and the Egyptians. Can I give you some help? Just like today, the original Roman Catholics were pagans and worshiped the false gods of other nations. So when they formed the religion of Christianity in the year 325 AD, they included the pagan customs and worship practices of other nations and replaced their gods with Yahshua. This is why we have these beliefs that we believe. Can I give you some more history? That you're programming. The myth that Yahshua, who we call Jesus, was a white man, came about during the 15th century when Pope Julius Caesar II hired the painter Michelangelo to paint white images of the main biblical characters on the ceiling of the famous Sistine Chapel of the Vatican City in Italy. Among those paintings were the images of Jesus the Christ, who was falsely painted in the image of the Pope's son, whose name is Caesar Borgia. If you go back and do your research, prior to that, all of the images of Yahshua, Jesus, and the rest of our biblical ancestors, they were all black. But how is that white man going to give you his religion and tell you that the creator, that the savior is a black man? How are he going to do that? Now that we have exposed the myth of God being white, let's take a look at how these lies have made us hate ourselves. And y'all can see I've been reading and writing all evening, preparing for this. In his book, The Valley of Dry Bones, Dr. Windsor wrote, the Afro-Israelites during slavery served the slave masters physically and mentally. They learned the psychology and the values of white supremacy. The proponents of white supremacy in America endeavored to justify slavery by saying that the blacks were uncivilized and not Christians. They used the same rationale to justify white supremacy. In the process of time, the black man began to believe in the superiority of the white man's system. Yeah. He bowed to the white man, some of y'all still bowing, served him in every aspect of his life, and worshiped him as God. Moreover, the master painted a white Jesus and gave it to the black man to serve as God. As a result, it was easy for the black man to obey and believe the white man without question. How many of y'all got a white Jesus in your house right now? How many of y'all got a white Jesus in your house? Slavery been gone over 150 some years. And then you still have a picture of a white Jesus hanging in your house. And therefore, since the majority of black America has subscribed to the white man's religion of Christianity, the majority of black America internally views themselves as inferior to white folk, which makes them look at their own people as inferior. To sum this up, I'll leave you with the words of the late Carla G. Woodson from the classic book, The Miseducation of the Negro. He said, if you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he is inferior, you do not have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it for himself. I know that messes with your traditional mindset of the church. See, many of you did not understand, you have not read that part where Yahshua, or Jesus, if you're comfortable with that, was a radical. He came to eliminate the bullshit from the pulpit. That's what Jesus came to do. Yahshua came to do, to eliminate the bullshit from the pulpit. It was Christians, it was believers, it was the people in the synagogue who were the killers of your servant. Jesus, that's who killed him. Church folk. That's who killed him. That's the reason you got all this hatred. You won't believe that God is a God of religion. There is no religion with the Creator. He is awesome. He's too awesome to be a part of your doctrine and your dogmas. He's too awesome for that. Anyone who has the power to have exist before time exists, who stepped out on the balconies of time and said, with the mere utterance of the words, let there be, and cause all of this to come into existence. How in the hell you gonna doctrinize his awesomeness? God ain't no Baptist. He ain't no Church of God in Christ. He ain't no Church of Christ. And he ain't none of one of them booty-getting Catholics either. That's what I said, booty-getting Catholic. You will get mad at the man who cuss. But you don't get mad when you send your little boys to the church and don't know whether they're going to come back not being screwed in the ass by the priests. You mad at my cussing. But you don't mind the traditional mindset that you have been taught in the
Yeah. You got all these homosexual men in the pulpit and homosexuals. If that's what you want to wrap your lips around one, you want one in your ass, that's your ass in your mouth. But don't get mad at me, brother pastor, because I cuss and some cussing come out my mouth when on Saturday night before you get up and go to church, you done had a mouthful of wangama thing in there. You've been sucking it dry. And then you want to get up on Sunday morning and you want to condemn everybody else. You have been programmed, brother. You programmed to tell black folk about by and let's go to heaven after a while. I ain't trying to go to no damn heaven. I ain't in no hurry because I understand that to get to heaven, I gotta go by the funeral home. And in Yahshua's words, I am come that ye may have life. He didn't say I came for you to die. I came that you may have life and have life more abundantly. I get people talking about, you like them big booty girl. I sure do. I praise God from whom all blessings. Yes, I like a big wide ass girl with some big titties and some wide hips and some thick thighs. Yes, I'm a man. And if your man, pastor, don't like that, he don't like the big booty on a girl, he must like, good God Almighty, don't get mad, church folk. He must like a big booty on a big booty boy. I ain't ashamed to say I love God and booty too. I'm a man. And your pastor lying because you've been programmed by the white man and taking the white man's Christianity and you just want to believe all this mess that you want to believe. What's wrong with a man liking some booty on a woman? Come on. Be real with yourself. When God designed the booty, don't you think God designed that booty so a man would look at it? Come on. He didn't make them all round and shapely and basketballish for nothing. You do all things decently and in order. But you've been programmed. You've been programmed. You've been programmed. You've been programmed. And those you girls with the nice little petite booties, y'all all right too. I want to make the little booty girls upset. The little booty girls gotta have some love in their life too. But it's time to be real. It's time for us as a race of people to stop hating on each other. It's time for us to unify. You know why the black community is broke? Is because we fighting each other. We won't come together and unify and economically empower our communities. Let me take a commercial break. I done ran over my commercial time. Let me make a little money. Then we'll be back right here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
That is close to my office up here in the Raleigh Fraser area. And I have found the place that everybody in North Memphis needs to come to, and that's Mouthful of Memphis Grill, located at 3057 Thomas Street. If you are in the Raleigh, Fraser, North Memphis area, or even if you work downtown and you're on your way to Milton, coming from Milton, there's a place that stop and get your lunch. It's mouthful of Memphis right here in the Fraser. Look, food is excellent. They got everything that you want. They got wings, they got real
Hey,
sausage.
y'all done?
bologna
Y'all didn't
sandwich,
speak to me tonight?
You was on the phone when I came through.
No, when I had a meeting, I was talking to these little kids.
Who?
I want you to send a shout out to them. They,
Who was that?
they're in. Do I have to talk in front of all of your?
What? It's all on? Am I supposed to cut it off?
Listen,
Yeah.
there's some kids that interviewed with Shania, but they know you. They out of Philip. No, where they at?
You didn't get where they from.
Yeah, I do.
They
Where's Whitney Williams? Wendy is in
Jersey?
Jersey. That's where they are.
Okay.
But they know you. They interviewed her on her phone. A quartet group.
Young kids?
And can sing. Yeah.
They
Really
watch
good.
you?
On your Facebook, they probably watching now. But anyway, shout out to them. They were Stellar Award nominees. Yes, this last time.
Fire.
The group fight. That's the name. That's
The
their
group
name.
fire, okay.
Yeah. Why y'all quiet? What y'all talking about tonight?
Black folks, have we downloaded the Hate app?
They got one?
Apparently. Black folks don't like each other. We've been programmed.
Oh. Oh, well. Well, I'm tired. I'm going home. I've been working hard all day. Tea.
And they say you shouldn't question it. You should know that everybody watches you.
Yes, I should, shouldn't I?
Since the beginning of this ministry about 2 years ago, God has tremendously blessed the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. We're located at 3835 Raleigh Militant Road. We're now offering the rental of our facilities as well. In our fellowship hall, which holds over 150 to 200 people, you can have your weddings, your baby showers, whatever your occasion happens to be. You can even rent it for your repasses. We have a full-size commercial kitchen as well. You can also rent this massive gymnasium that holds over 600 people by just calling Dale. Call Dale 901
Write that down.
435-6161. 901-435-6161. Have all of your gospel concerts, have all of your big meetings.
That's how folks know you everywhere you go.
Right.
Your flea markets, whatever you want, you can call Dale for use of this gymnasium. We can even accommodate your smallest meeting with our various meeting rooms. And on this massive 7 acres of property, there's always plenty of parking. I invite you to join us each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. for our morning worship here at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. If you do not have transportation, call us by Friday and we'll be glad to pick you up so that you can come and experience the Naked Truth. Sleepy Z's Furniture is now Sleepy Z's Mattresses and Furniture by Michael Zellner. They don't have what traditional mattress and furniture stores call sales because their prices are always 50 to 80% off of retail stores every day of the week. They have A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau with a perfect 5-star Better Business Bureau customer review rating with nearly 400 positive reviews, more than any other Mid-South mattress or furniture company. Sleepy Z's carries the top name brand in mattresses with the Serta Eye Comfort and the Simmons Beauty Rest Black. You also can make your own personalized pillow at Sleepy Z's with their Field Station Pillow kiosk. Sleepy Z's now has a showroom full of furniture from Signature Design by Ashley and Benchcraft, and a 42-inch kiosk full of furniture for you to browse through too. winner of the Commercial Appeals Memphis Most Best Mattress Store in 2015, 2016, and 2017.
I'm in commercial break for those of you who are on social media.
Go in and get an additional 10% off anything in the store, including mattresses, furniture, and pillows. Sleepy Z's is located at 2790 Curry Witten Road at the corner of Summer Avenue next to Hollywood Feed. You can also call the store directly at 901-692-6200. So if you want to sleep like a king or sleep with the king, Sleepy Z's by Michael Zellner is the place to go. In the time of bereavement, many funeral homes take advantage of your grief by inflating the cost of caskets 500 to 600%. The federal government realized that and created laws that most funeral homes will not tell you about. And that is, you don't have to buy a casket from the funeral home. You can buy it from a distributor, and they can't, by law, refuse to accept it. Naked Truth Caskets can save you 50%
Is this the last one?
on your casket purchase. We have over 690 different models, from 18 gauge, 20 gauge, solid wood, oaks, walnut, cedars, pines, solid cherry, solid mahogany, bronze, copper, and you cannot beat our prices. One local funeral home sells a casket for $26,000, and Naked Truth Caskets can sell that same casket
30 seconds.
$1,000.
All right.
We ship anywhere in the country within 24.
I got it, T.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
How can
Five,
you be up in the?
4,
That's what I want.
3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews TV show, which we also stream live on social media. I wish I could get some of you idiots to understand that we're streaming you. Okay? How come you ain't saying nothing? I was in a commercial break. Want to say good evening to some young people up in Jersey. The group Fire Stellar Award nominees. Glad to know that you all up in Jersey watch me, but people watch me all over the country. And who's this album dropping soon? You Gone. You don't advertise no album on my page. Okay. But the group Fire, which they were interviewed earlier today, and I wish I had got a chance to hear some of their quartet group. I didn't know they did no real fancy quartet singing.
In harmony, real.
They sing in harmony.
Sweet.
But isn't Doc McKenzie is from up around Jersey, isn't he?
I don't know.
The Carolinas. He probably ain't there right now with that hurricane coming
He was in the hospital.
that way. Huh?
Dr. Kinsey was in the hospital.
Doc McKenzie was in. How's he doing?
Still there.
Okay. All right. Well, send our prayers out to Doc McKenzie. Also to Miss Mamie Jackson from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. She's here in Memphis, in Baptist. Lady that was back years ago when me and her daughter Terry was, let's get it on, was very good to me back in the day. And she always still calls me her boy. And I had to go out and see her today. She got one of them, what you call, defibrillators put in. But we're keeping her in prayer, and she's very near and dear to me. All right, hear that the hurricane in Florence is doing what hurricanes do. And y'all be crazy telling me we gonna ride out the storm. Gonna get your ass on up and get on out the storm's way, but that's what y'all
He
do.
has to evacuate too.
Do what now?
I said, Courtney, he has to evacuate.
Where's Courtney at?
He's in, North Carolina, Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
They'll probably, some people will probably be heading towards the Memphis
Yeah.
area, coming from those areas like they did with Katrina some years ago. But that's God's business. And that's what one of my members tells me. Ain't that right, Sister Hall? That's God's business. So there's nothing that we can do, but we pray for the safety of all of you in the Carolinas, whether you're in North Carolina, whether you're in South Carolina. I think it's even in Virginia and some places like that. We pray for those of you who watch me in those areas of the country. We pray for your safety as well. Tonight, we are talking about, have we as a people downloaded the hate app? And I'm talking about us hating each other. We have no respect. We have no reverence for each other. We are a divided people. We spend none of our money with each other. And the question becomes why? There are nail salons that are owned by blacks, but y'all rather go to the Chinese and the Vietnamese people, and y'all put your ugly feet in their hands, and they be talking that Vietnamese. They be talking about your toes and how ugly your feet is. Oh, she got ugly feet. Ugly feet, ugly feet, ugly feet, ugly feet. But you keep going to these people. Have you ever noticed that in the black community, every nationality that's in business is in our community? The Chinese, the Vietnamese, everybody else's niece, the Iranians, everybody comes into our community because they know that we hate each other enough that we're not going to go to the black business that's doing the very same thing, okay? Because we don't think that black folk are supposed to be successful. You've downloaded the app in your mind. You don't think that black folk are supposed to be successful unless it's you. Okay? You don't want to see nobody else black riding good and smelling good and living good. Because the app that you downloaded in your mindset tells you that we are not supposed to be rich. We're not supposed to have wealth. You have been programmed in the school system. And understand the school system is not your system. We have not created education for ourselves. You have been programmed to go to school, get a good education, and get a job. That's your programming. Where other nationalities even cross the waters before they get here. They have a class on America. They have a class on black consumerism. They come across the waters to have businesses. And we have lived here all of these years and don't own any businesses. We don't own nothing. But they move into our communities, they get rich and go back. I'm going to blame the black church again. The black church has set you up with a poverty mindset. Blessed is the poor in heart, for they shall see God. Those of you on Instagram, you're about to time out. Okay? You're about to time out, and some of you will get back and some of y'all won't. Okay? Blessed is the poor. You think it's a blessing to be poor. Ain't no blessing in being poor. You proud to be on food stamps. You proud to be on Section 8. You proud to be on welfare. You trying to figure out how you can get yourself some more welfare. Because that's your program. I remember some years ago when I was playing the blues and we were getting ready to do a blues show at a place here called Club Paradise. And this is back in the 90s. Yeah, this was in the 80s. This was a loud part of the 80s because I was at WXSS radio. And there were some projects across the street. A couple of young boys, couldn't be no more than 8, 9 years old, came across and they was misbehaving. They was trying to steal something. And we talked to them and chastised them about, man, work for what you want. And this little boy told me he's supposed to steal because he poor. His mama said that we would always be poor. And I had to go back and I started thinking about that. Many of you have programmed your children into the same poverty mindset that you have. You move into the projects and you stay in the projects forever. You get so comfortable in the state of poverty and living in the projects that you'll put up a little white picket fence around your little project house. You'll put out a welcome home mat in the projects. Wait a minute. You are not supposed to. Why y'all keep wanting to serve the EBT card God? Why you keep letting these preachers give you the EBT Section 8 Roman noodle eating God? When he said that he came to give you abundance. Many of you think that you're going to just sit back and wait on the government to take care of you. When the government takes care of you, the government controls you. Many a black woman has left having a black man or looking for a black man because the government has become your man. He gives you Section 8, the government gives you some food stamp, and gives you free this and free that. So why you want to have a man and grow with a man who is trying to take care of you? The government take care of me. The government, my man. And I've heard black women use that statement. You are comfortable in the poverty zone. And anybody that tries to bring you out of poverty, you hate them. You mad at me, some of you right now. You're mad as hell with me. Talking about my Section 8. I wish I could get some Section 9. You don't want to apply yourself. When you do not apply yourself, when you do not have goals, dreams, and aspirations, it means that you have been programmed to hate you. And look, if you hate you, aren't you going to hate everybody else? If you don't want to see you successful, who else you going to want to see successful? If you don't love you, how in the hell you going to love somebody else? You've been programmed. You've been programmed. You've been programmed. You keep giving your money to churches that don't give back. Y'all been having a building fund for 50 years, ain't bought a doorknob, ain't bought a hammer or a nail, but you keep contributing to folk that don't give back. And here I am wanting to bring a free clinic to the community, and folk upset because it's me. Because I carried myself successfully. I'm going to dress successfully. I'm going to ride successfully. I'm going to live a successful life, because so a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you always got poverty thoughts, you will always maintain a poverty mindset and stay in poverty. You're programmed. You're so programmed that you want to hang around broke folk. You have broke conversations. You're always negative about you. Lord, I don't know how I'm going to make it. You have already programmed yourself. You can't see nothing but government benefits. You can't see having a job. You can't see growing on a job. You can't see going back to school, getting your GED. You can't see creating wealth. I said this about Memphis, Tennessee. Used to be a sign, I think they took it down in the airport. You get off an airplane in Memphis. It used to say, welcome to the warehouse capital of the United States. I'm going to tell you something deep. Welcome to the not the welfare. Welcome to the warehouse, same thing. Welcome to the warehouse capital of the United States. Warehouses everywhere. If you got warehouses everywhere in Memphis and in the Mid-South, what you need, come on, what you need when you got warehouse everywhere. You need warehouse workers. So that's the reason they can give you substandard education. Because they know that they need some warehouse workers. Warehouse workers. We don't want you graduating and going on to college. Who gonna stack our boxes? Who gonna drive our forklifts? Who gonna work for Ken the King for $8? We don't want you to have an educated mindset. We want you to have a warehouse mindset, because if we let all of y'all get educated and y'all go to college and try to make something out of yourself, who gonna work in our warehouses? So you grateful to go and work at Federal Express and you can't even get 40 hours. You load up his planes. You can't even take a pee break. I guess that's the reason y'all wear them big bubble suits. So if y'all got to pee on them, y'all can pee on them. But what's your goal? Black man, black woman, right now, what's your goal? What is it that you desire to be? We used to ask children when they were growing up, what you want to be when you grow up. You don't ask your children that now. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, you don't instill in your child because of your app, your hate app. You hate your children because if you didn't hate your children, they'd be able to read when they got to the schoolhouse. They know their ABCs and their timetables. Hell, and they would know their name. And maybe y'all would even start back giving them names that they can pronounce. When I got to kindergarten, been a long time ago, I could already A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I knew it. I knew my timetable. I could speak the King's language. Sometimes when I'm cutting my videos, I get people that don't understand why you talk like that. When I enunciate, I'm nearly 40 years of being a broadcaster. And when I pull out a script to read on the radio, and some days I miss radio, I wouldn't pick out this ad, well, look no further, celebrating the beautiful you, Africa's miracles is black-owned business and specializes in handmade, all-natural hair, body and skin products, which includes shampoo, conditioner, butters, pomades, and oils that will make your hair stronger, longer, and healthier in no time. No. Are you suffering from hair loss, thinning, dry skin, and bad breath? Well, look no further, celebrating a beautiful you. African Miracles is a black-owned business that specializes in handmade all-natural hair, body, and skin products, which include shampoo, conditioner, butters, and pomades, and oils that will make your hair stronger, longer, and healthier in no time. In addition to hair products, they also create all-natural soaps, body wash, feminine wash, sugar scrubs, lotion, and toothpaste, and more. Do yourself a favor if you're having any of these issues, head over to their website, www.africasmiracle.com. That's www.africasmiracle.com. Or follow their Instagram page at Africa's Miracles. That's the way you do it. Okay? That's the way. So when you ain't speaking slang, you drive. Black folk, you've been programmed that good English is not what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to be and duh, see mine, mine, you, and I can't stand that. Every other word, hey mine, see mine, is gonna rain, mine, you better get your umbrella, mine, before you go outdoors, mine, get in your car, man. I can't stand that. Okay? I can't stand that. It's all right for you to articulate. It's all right for you to enunciate. So as a person who's been on TV and radio almost 40 years, damn, I'm supposed to know how to speak. I'm supposed to know how to go here when it becomes necessary. That's what I'm supposed to do. Because your voice is supposed to electrify. If I'm selling someone's product and they done paid me their money, they don't want me. These are people that paid me in Atlanta, Georgia to broadcast and advertise on this show. So I can't be dry. I've got to enunciate. I've got to put some excitement, some realness in my voice. But damn, we've been programmed that we're supposed to be ignorant. We've been programmed that we're supposed to be stupid. Yes, you can. So, yeah. Y'all been programmed to be ignorant. Not ignorant, but ignorant. You got to learn how to speak. You got to understand. You've been programmed that you can look any and every way. You think you've been programmed that you can get a job with all this doo-doo stuff rolled all over your neck. You got tattoos all over your damn neck. Who gonna hide your ass? Some of y'all got every baby you ever had on your neck, and some of y'all got 10, 12 babies, so y'all got all their names on your neck. You going on these folks' jobs, looking for a job with rings, 10 rings in your nose, 10 rings in your ear. Okay? They wouldn't give me no job. See, they was prejudiced. No, you went in there looking like a damn fool. Okay? You went in there looking like a fool. You didn't know how to go in there. It's all right to have your tattoos, but everybody don't need to know what's on your ass, what's on your neck, what's across your back, what's down your arms, what's across your head. Some of y'all even right across your damn head. Some of y'all look like a damn billboard. You got butterflies everywhere. So you wonder why you can only get hired at McDonald's. You wonder why you only get hired at Burger King, okay, at the Taco Bell, because you're Taco Bell, Burger King material. And when you walk in the door, you don't even know how to present yourself to get no job. You walk in with your head down, you got all them tattoos on you, and you cannot speak the King's language. You can't even fill out an application and spell the words correctly. Do you think that it's an accident that Burger King, and I know McDonald's here in Memphis, is experimenting with them kiosks? They ain't gonna even need a nigga no more. Just walk up to the nice machine. The machine gonna talk to you in perfect English. How may I help you today? And I hate to go to the drive-thru with some of y'all. And I don't eat burgers that often, but and I don't. Okay. You think you some? I do think I'm somebody. And some places I don't want to eat because I know they got them little colored girls in the window that don't know how to speak. What you want? Can I help you? Then you go and because every now and then I like me some tacos, and Taco Bell ain't too far from my house, and I'll go by and I told the little waitress one night, I want 6 hard shell taco supremes with 2 mild sauce for each one. I get to the window and I said, where my sauce at? I said, I wanted 2 mild sauce for each taco. Do you know she couldn't figure out how many sauce I want? Okay? I said, make that be 12. That'd be 12. 1, 2, 3, 12. 12. That'd be 12. Give me 12 out the little box. Okay? 12. So when we look at America and we look at the educational process in America, understand, unless you apply yourself educationally, fundamentally, you get hooked on some phonics. Understand that your oppressor does not want you educated, because that means he ain't got nobody that's gonna work in the McDonald's. If you 40 years old and you still working in McDonald's, damn, you don't let life pass you by. You still shaking salt on the fries. You don't own the franchise. You shaking salt on the fries, and you 40-some years old. Damn. Something wrong. Something wrong. I had some people when I was on radio got mad at me because their grandmama, Miss Bernice, I'll never forget her name. She worked at Jack Purtle's, and she had been at Jack Purtle 35 years, and I like the Purtles. I like me some Jack Purtle's chicken. Sure do. Love the gravy and the French fries. They had a sign out there celebrating Miss Bernice, who had been frying chicken at Jack Purtle's for 35 years. And people were calling and they were celebrating it. And y'all know me, I just have to be blunt. I'm so blunt sometimes, I want to smoke me. I said, wait a minute, what? Y'all celebrating your grandmama, working for Jack Purtle's frying chicken, Miss Bernice, for 35 years. How come in 35 years, y'all ain't got Bernice's chicken? If Bernice could cook chicken and make somebody else wealthy, what could Bernice have done if she had had her own Bernice's chicken with my secret recipe? Damn, if the Colonel could do it and the Colonel didn't become rich and come up with the churches till he was over 60 years old. It's never too late for you to formulate your own wealth, formulate your own plan. Where Satan has a plot, please always understand God got a plan. Yeah, you have been programmed to be broke. You've been programmed to work from check to check. When are you going to break the program? Delete the app. Start loving rather yourself. Celebrating your fellow black brother when you see him striving, see him trying to be successful, doing all the things to be successful. When you gonna start celebrating him? When you gonna start telling him, man, I want to come and do business with you? When you gonna do that? When you gonna do it? When you gonna stop thinking that the white man's water is colder, his ice is better, his bread, his Wonder Bread tastes better? No wonder we have nothing, because you think his Wonder Bread is the best bread in town. Why not create some bread for yourself? I refuse to ever again be an employee. I may have to struggle, I may have to scuffle, I may have to rob Peter until I have to have Peter go out and rob somebody else to bring me something. But I'd rather scuffle and struggle in my own than to struggle for somebody else and make them rich. The reason that your boss lives in a great big house is because of you, your labor. The reason that he can take cruises and fly all around the world is because of you. Some of y'all ain't never been on a cruise ship. Many of you have not even left the cities that you're in. I am not going to work for nobody. I made the decision 25 years ago that I don't care how hard things get. I ain't working for nobody but that is. And it ain't been easy. There's some hard times in working for yourself. What if I fail? You can't succeed in business until you've had some failures and you've learned from your failures and you learned from some of the mistakes that you made. I've had some errors. I've made some mistakes. I've made a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money because I didn't understand. If I had known 20 years ago what I know now, I'd be a multi-millionaire. If I had learned about stocks and bonds. See, don't get excited about Nike right now. Nike played black and is playing Black America like a film. Okay. Nike is playing, and I understand, it's brilliant. It's a brilliant marketing strategy. Brilliant. What's his name? Colin Kaepernick. They put him out there, do it. But Nike is playing Black America like a film. They don't give a damn about white folk burning up their stuff. Okay? They don't care. Why don't they care? Because white folk wasn't buying a whole lot of it, no way. It's us, it's black folk that's buying it. And here's what they did. They symbolize Colin Kaepernick, or whatever his name is. They symbolize that. Got black folk emotional. And you've driven up their stock by 22 to 23%. They glad white folk burning their stuff. Because guess what? The consumers that we are, we're running into the Nike stores and spending money. So what do? Instead of buying Nike t-shirts, hats, and tennis, buy some Nike stock. I'm trying to find some of that stock. I'm trying to find me a stockbroker that can get me some of that stock. That's what we need to invest in. Stock. Okay? Stock. You got to understand that what Nike did was a business move that's working for them. They can afford to give Colin, whatever his name, all that money. Because we are going to make Mr. Nike rich. Okay. Let me see something here. You making him rich, very rich. Some of these other tennis companies right now trying to figure out how come we didn't think of that first. Buy the stock, not the merchandise. Invest in the stock. We've got to start. I was trying to do business classes on Sunday morning. Wouldn't nobody show up for business classes? Trying to teach you about finance and how to go get that money. I got a program right now for some of you women across the country. You want to level up and start a business. Many of you scared to start your own businesses. I've started several businesses over the years. Ain't never had no money to start that. I couldn't go to the white folk to the bank to get no money. I started with what I had. I got a program right now that you can level up. Those of you that want to be in the healthcare industry. $40. 931-576-7396. 931-576-7396. I said woman last time. $40. You can start a business. 931-576-7396. To my people down in Atlanta, you need to create a program of stacking your wealth. And I'm talking about Africa's Americas, where people all across of the country, thank you, Ms. Florida, can buy your products and become distributors of your product. We have to learn the white man's game of capitalism. Quit programming yourself to poverty and learn their game. I read finance magazines. Okay? I don't read no damn Evidence and Jets and play with the puzzles. I read success magazines. Okay? Success magazine. I'm always looking for new projects. I be looking for projects all across the country to get involved in and use this medium that I have called TV to get the word out. Social media. I got hundreds of thousands of followers on all my social media pages. That's a network. You network your products. Okay? I got caskets. Everybody need a casket, especially in this city, but I can't get black folk, not as of yet. I ain't sold no casket. I didn't sell a casket. I can save you 50 to 60% on a casket. And I understand that many of y'all ain't got no money. Y'all got to rely on the insurance. But for those y'all ain't got no insurance, I can get you a casket. I got a guy called me in Dallas. Somebody ain't got no insurance, want the casket, want me, they got to nickel up, because I have my money. If I can ship you a casket. Respect the hustle. Everybody ought to have a hustle, a legal hustle. Y'all got to go find me, go casket me. I can get you a casket. Say you fit. Look, I was looking at that one of the white funeral homes that got a casket for $26,000. That ain't the funeral. Wait a minute. They got funeral packages. It's called supply and demand. Memphis funeral home, they got a casket, $26,095. I can sell that same casket for $4,000. The markup, when they start looking at the plans, when you walk into the funeral home, this Memphis funeral home, the cremation, they got $4,000 to burn you up. Service charges. When you walk in the door, you're going to spend $5,000 for just walking in. But we don't want to be educated. We don't want to save money. We don't want to be able to take our money and be able to do something with it. Now, let me ask you this. Yeah, one casket, $26,000. I can sell that identical same casket. I get my caskets from the same place they get their caskets from. But the markup on the casket is 500 to 600%. But we have been programmed. You don't want to save money. You don't want to spend your money with me. Because you black. Negro asked me today, you have any paperwork on a casket? Hell, what kind of paperwork you want on a casket? Get your ass in there, lay in it. Oh, I do need to take another commercial break. All right, let me finish this a little, and then I'm gonna go. I sell caskets. I sell pills to get your thing hard. Yes, supply and demand. Every man want a hard one. Okay, every man. I got the pill. I got coffee. I got the juice that can make your thing hard. Then I get men come because it's $10 a piece. And when you come, you got to get at least 3. I ain't going to no damn dough for no $10. Then you squawk with me about $10. If you ain't got $10 in your pocket, you ain't supposed to get no coochie. If the coochie you got ain't worth $30, well, damn. You the one with the soft one. I want to help you be happy. Okay? So I got the product. Come on by the church tomorrow. But I am always, if you got products, those of you on Instagram, you got marketing products that we make it talk. Y'all know how to go into my inbox and all that. I'm about making money. I'm about the hustle. And we've got to program ourselves out of poverty. Let me take a commercial break, so I won't be in poverty. We'll be right back. In the whole wide world, M&K Men's Fashion, you know, they got 2 locations, 4696 American Way and 3719 Hickory Hill. When I come in here, I feel just like the little children be doing at Christmas time. But look, they got a complete summer sale. Men, this is the only place you need to come and get your clothing at. When your men, your boys, your boyfriend, and your husband. Look, this is just a place. Look at these 2-piece suits. All summer long, they can look as good as the Fatty Bear. They got even the shoes to match. And you know, I've got off into this new thing. I like hats now. And they got hats. I got hats now for every outfit that I have. Damn, this is the place to be. You know, I love being sharp. I love to dress up. I love suits. Look, these are the selection of suits that I have. I have all of these in my closet. These are the Steve Harvey suits. For those of you who like the upscale suits, this is what you need, Steve Harvey. But they also have suits for you guys who may not have graduated to this point as well. I am dressed today from head to toe in M&K Fashions apparels. Guys, look, for all your shirts, your ties, any accessory you need to look good, you can come to M&K Men's Fashions, 4696 American Way or 3719 Hickory Hill, and damn it, you're gonna be sharp all summer long. of bereavement, there are three things that's important to every family. That's service, professionalism, and cost. And if cost is a factor in your time of bereavement, then you need to be going to R.V. Bernard Funeral Services, where a complete funeral package starts at $18.95.
$18.95? My family spent $5,000. I told y'all don't come down here. We should have went to Arbonne Funeral Service. Get my stuff and let's get up out of here. I mean, let's go.
Brother, everything is going to be okay.
I hope so.
Because your family is now going to do like so many families in the Mid-South area and take their loved ones to our Bernard Funeral Services, where they will honor any funeral policy. You heard me correctly. They will honor any funeral policy that you want to take to any other funeral home. Our Bernard got you. Look, let me tell you, they also have cremations that start at $695. You can't beat the service that you're going to get at our Bernard's Funeral Services. Once your loved one arrives at our Bernard Funeral Services, they're in the hands of qualified licensed funeral directors and morticians. Our Bernard Funeral Home, located at 2764 Lamar. Give them a call in your time of bereavement. Area code 901-400-0100. Man, you at our Bernard Funeral Home now. I know you're happy.
Hi, my name is Zoe Walsh, and this is my dad, Tony Walsh, the owner of Shop and Save, and we would like to personally thank you for 25 great years of service.
Come on, I'm in momentum, I'm tired, shit.
When you're looking for the best soul food in town, the only place to come, whether you're in South Memphis, whether you're in North Memphis, in fact, it's worth driving all the way across town. Shop and Save, $14.99 South Third, where you can get some of the best food, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, right here. In fact, I think I'm gonna take time out right now to do some turkey wings, get some candy yams, give me some of the northern beans, give me some of the taba. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, you need to do just like me. Come on down to Shop and Save, $14.99 South Third, celebrating 25 years of doing business in the hood.
What is Shop and Save? You know, keep down track just right. Just before 8, don't be late. I'm Lisa Shea. I stay in numbers. I don't play in numbers. We appreciate you being. Come to see me. Come on down.
You didn't check with direct, did you?
Yeah, all we gotta do is pay. Just like that.
In the time of bereavement, many funeral homes take advantage of your grief by inflating the cost of caskets 500 to 600%. The federal government realized that and created laws that most funeral homes will not tell you about. And that is, you don't have to buy a casket from the funeral home. You can buy it from a distributor, and they can't, by law, refuse to accept it. Naked Truth Caskets can save you 50 to 60% on your casket purchase.
That's right.
We have over 690 different models, from 18 gauge, 20 gauge,
The what?
solid wood, oaks, walnut,
You hear
cedar,
some?
pines, solid cherry, solid
You ain't in
mahogany,
here?
bronze, copper, and
Yes.
you cannot beat our prices. One local funeral home sells a
Dale,
casket for
what's going on?
$26,000,
Oh.
and Naked Truth Caskets
Okay.
can sell that same casket for $4,000.
She watching the camera.
Ship anywhere in the country within 24 hours with free shipping. You can save thousands on funeral costs by calling Naked Truth Caskets at 901-326-7177. 901-326-7177.
Everybody calm
Naked Truth
down.
Liberation and Empowerment Ministries at 3835 Raleigh Milton Road.
I thought I was gonna.
Gerard's Furniture, located at 3666 North Market, who's also a member of the Better Business Bureau, has furniture.
Is this the last one?
Furniture, not just in
One
tax
more.
season, but all year long, you'll find the very best in bargains, in sales, whatever you think with your home, whether it's bedroom suite, whether it's living room suite, whether it's dinette set.
What's up, Thurston?
Large furniture is the place to go. Let me tell you about the Fatty Man special. This two-piece set, normally $6.99. Come in, mention my name, and get it for $4.99. But you gotta pay cash for it.
Did this garage furniture, where we step and stay up first for this.
Well, I gotta answer you.
In this day and
Don't
time
get
of
none of what you
tragedies,
ask.
everyone needs to know how to come to the aid of others. Mid-South Supportive Living, located at 2564 Appling Road, number 107, can provide you with that knowledge. They will teach you the art of CPR and first aid. Who needs this training? You do.
30 seconds.
If you are a parent, it's his owner, security guard. Do you own or work in a
20 seconds. Ten seconds. Five, four, three, two.
And thank you. As we are in, well, we got about 10 minutes left. About 10 minutes left in the show tonight. Don't forget about DMC Cleaners, a black-owned cleaners. Now, y'all go to the Chinese, the Vietnamese, everybody else's niche down in South Memphis. Here's a black-owned, full-service cleaners. Y'all go to the Japanese people, and they are only collectors. You go in, they drop your clothes off, and they send it somewhere. DMC Cleaners is got all the presses, got all that stuff in there. Black owned. They've been advertising with me almost 6 years on this program, and when we were on the radio, about 2 years on the radio with me, every month, they spend over $1,000 a month on this show. So go to DMC Cleaners, 62 Fairway at 3rd Street. Take all your clothes, you're in the Whitehaven community. Then you need to go. Westwood, you need to go. DMC Cleaners, 62 Fairway. And when you go there and you pay in advance, you only pay half price. They take care of all of my cleaning, okay? How much is a 30-second spot? You need to contact me off of here. I don't talk that here with you, sir. You can contact me, inbox me. Don't forget also, we are having at the church, this Saturday is our girls mentoring program. It is our most successful ministry program. Young ladies' lives are being changed. Bring your daughters from 10 unto 12 on this Saturday morning. Naked Truth, 3835 Raleigh Millington Road. Come on and bring your girls. It's a great program. We're about to gear up for our Christmas season. Every year, we try to make sure at least 50 children have a very Merry Christmas, okay? Don't come join the church. No, because I take requests from people all over the area. Now, if you're a member of my church and you ain't been coming to church, don't start coming to church because you're trying to get your children some toys. It ain't gonna work like that. If you ain't been to church in 6 months, now that it's getting close to Christmas, I'm coming to church. No, come on to church, but can't do that. You know, I refuse any longer to be used. Okay, I refuse any longer to be used. But we're going to make sure that 50 children throughout the community, whether you're black, white, or whatever, we are going to make sure that at least 50 children. We've done it for the last 2 years of the organization of the church, and we're going to do it again on this year. Also, we're getting ready to
put our blanket drive together. Last year, we gathered about 100 good blankets, and 120 was 120 blankets. And we took it all over the city, especially in the downtown area around the missions and to the people that are sleeping under the bridge, the homeless. We did it last year. We're gonna fill the van up again this year and do the very same thing. Also on Saturday, October the 13th, we're going to have our free community holistic harvest health fair. We're going to have a health fair at the church from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Free screenings, hard health question and answers, healthy eating tips. I'm going to bypass that one. CPR information, mental health tips, credit repair advice, community resources, fun, and games. Also, we're going to give free haircuts to young boys as well on, as many as come. We're going to give them a haircut in the gymnasium on Saturday, October the 13th. If you are in the healthcare industry and you would like to be a part of our health fair, call the church, talk to Dale, 435-6161. If you're in the healthcare industry and you would like to be a part of our health fair, then call the church, 435, area code 901-435-6161. Also, if you need a handgun permit, Sean Goldsmith Security Academy. In this city, you need a handgun permit, but you need to know how to properly use a weapon as well. You can call Sean Goldsmith at 634-8384. 634-8384. Okay. All right. Now, let me say something that I've been saying the last couple of nights. And this is to the Bredesen camp, the Lee camp, and all you other politicians. You can get black votes and you don't spend money with black media and those of us who work to get the vote out and get people to the poll. I've been listening to your lies and your alibis. So as of Monday, if y'all don't come forth with something on this weekend, see what you think you're going to do is wait till the last minute and give black folk the crumbs that fall from the table. Mr. Bredesen, I ain't going out like that. Okay, I'm not going to go out like that. So, and I know all you black folk want to be Democratic, man. I don't give a damn about a Democrat or a Republican. This is business. And I'm tired of white politicians, and you black ones too, but especially you white politicians who are running for office, especially if you're running for federal office. And Mr. Brunson, y'all are 1 to 2 points apart. I've talked to your people. They play these games. So I'm through playing the games. If I ain't got no check, if you ain't gonna support black business, why should black folk support you? And I'm gonna urge black folk, hell, vote for somebody else or just don't vote in that race. See, y'all wanna keep on coming into the black community. You're a Democrat, vote for me and you ain't setting us free. If you're not spending money with black media, with those who put the balance together in the black community. See, when I hear that you all are going to give $3,000 to $5,000 to every state legislator, that sounds like you're buying votes. What are you giving them up? They ain't got no vehicles, no buses, no vans to get nobody to the polls. And then when I hear that one of you brand new legislators, y'all sleeping, with one of Brothers and people, I will out you. Please know that I ain't playing. I don't play the white folk, black folk game. I ain't gonna play it no more. I'm not gonna play with you politicians that think that black folk are obligated to vote for you. Now, if you think I'm playing, and everybody ought to be able to tell you, he ain't playing. If I tell you, I'm gonna talk about your ass and tell folk not to vote for you. And if you don't think I got no influence, I hit 350,000 households every night. Thousands of people watching me on the internet. I ain't gonna play with you because I don't believe that you care about black folk other than us being a vote for you. Think I'm playing if you want. I ain't playing. Is it time for me to go yet? I got 2 minutes left. Okay. But I mean what I said. See, y'all lie. Mr. the Garaffin Reed. See, don't just be another black face working for a white politician that's the white politician sent to lie to us. I ain't the one you need to lie to. Because as sure as there's a horse in Texas, and that's where all of the cowboys live, come Monday, I'm going to start urging people not to vote for your campaign. You don't like us. You don't love us. You don't even want to give the ballotors and with the ballots out. Y'all want to spend the money. And I can't figure out why y'all trying to give state legislators some money. To do what? They're going to put it in their pocket. They're not going to try to get no votes out. But you'll spend your money with white media. 3, 5, and 13, every time I look at it, it's a commercial. I think as much of the Thaddeus Matthews Show, the SVP TV network, as y'all think of those white-owned mainstream media stations. So, run and tell that. All of you, no, that he said don't vote. I will say it. If you don't respect me enough, you don't respect black media enough, then black media got to tell black folk, why should we vote for you when you don't spend your money with us? All right, is it time for me to go? I still, them the longest 2 minutes. I'm tired. I'm tired. Woo. All right. Okay. I'm finna get ready to go, and let me take somebody off of here. Peter, you down? All right. Join us tomorrow evening. We'll get ready and do all of this all over again. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you so much. We'll do it again tomorrow. Until then, top of the evening to you.
Top of the evening to you, my man. Man, why you threatening them folks?
I mean what I said.
I know, look, I know you mean what you
Okay.
said.
Well,